Hi everyone, Bitcoin here from the Big Chubowski. I wanted to post a follow-up on the Emperor Palpatine counter to Galactic legend Rey. I appreciate all of the views, the shoutouts and the great feedback. There was also some negative feedback that should be addressed, I think. Because there are a lot of people saying that this counter was lucky or against the wrong team and that it shouldn't be working. So let's dive into that and show you why it still works. So first off, people were complaining that the Rey team was not well modded, with Finn having a higher base speed than Darth Revan and getting a boost from Rey's lead. He should always go before Darth Revan. He would then get inspired, which gives the team 50% tenacity and 100% counter chance to sabotage the turn meter train. Now the second complaint was that the 4th and 5th characters under Rey should be GK and Chewie as CG recommended. Now while in Arena that may be true, you're unlikely to find this in Grand Arena and Territory Wars because it breaks 2 key characters away from very important teams. Either way, let's talk about how the Palpatine counter still works even if Finn is faster than Darth Revan and even if GK and Chewie are present. And I'll end the video with another way of stopping this counter from working. Thanks once again to my guildmate SidiousIsPikachu for providing the footage, the counter and the brainstorming about it. So problem number 1 is Finn being faster than Darth Revan. Now you can swap out Darth Nihilus from the original team as he doesn't add that much value and there are 3 replacement options that still make this counter work. Option 1 is to put in Han Solo to stun Finn. As this would sabotage your CLS team though, it's not that attractive of an option. Option number 2 is to put in a very fast Darth Vader, and credit to my guildmate Mara Jade for this. He would force crush but would not be able to critically hit anyone because of Rey sharing critical hit immunity in her first turn of the fight. Then Vader would saber throw, feed all the Sith turn meter and allow Darth Revan to go before Finn. Now I don't have any footage of this, but on paper it works perfectly fine. And after that initial move is out, you don't really need that 5th character to add any kind of abilities. And actually Darth Vader has an ability block on his basic, which is incredibly useful in case anyone gets close to taking a turn. Now option 3 is to put in Wat Tambor so he can give his weapon tech to Darth Revan. This would then give Darth Revan 15% turn meter after Rey moves, so he will still go before Finn. You would need around 330 speed on Darth Revan to go before the current fastest hero Finn in the game still, who has around 383 speed or so after Rey's leadership. Now obviously using Wat is the most attractive out of these 3 options, as Han would break up your CLS team, and moving so much speed on Darth Vader is not ideal for many people. So for the remainder of the video I'll focus on using Wat, but know that there are more options. Now problem number 2 is that Chewie puts guard on Finn, which makes it impossible to stun him. Except it's not really a problem. Darth Revan will still fear Finn, which will make him lose a turn. Bastilla Fallen can stagger him, which can get triggered by Emperor Palpatine's AoE. And after this, the turn meter train on the Emperor Palpatine team is so strong that Finn won't get any more chances to take a turn until very late into the fight when it no longer makes enough of a difference. Now in the footage, Sidious didn't realize that he could have ability blocked Finn, which would have stopped the AoE and saved his Thrawn. Guard doesn't stop ability blocks, only stuns and dazes. But let's assume here that it's actually a good test because maybe the ability block wouldn't have landed on Finn and it shows that the team still survives just fine. Perhaps if it was a lower gear Thrawn over there, then he would have gone down, or they might have focused on someone else and taken that character down, but generally they're pretty high relics. Now problem number 3 is that GK would supposedly taunt. Except Rey gives everyone critical hit immunity at the start of the fight, so that doesn't happen, as General Kenobi only taunts when someone is critically hit. Now you can see in the video how Darth Revan moves after Poe, so if Poe would have been critically hit here as he already lost his critical hit immunity, then General Kenobi would have taunted, right? Yes, except Bastilla would fear General Kenobi, and then Palpatine's AoE would have dispelled that fear and the taunt with it due to Darth Revan's unique, which dispels any buffs on that character if the fear gets triggered. So after that, it would be business as usual, the team would continue to be in control. So as you can see, General Kenobi, Chewie and a faster Finn don't actually stop this counter at all. Now what does stop the counter is Malak, as he has anti-turn meter gains for Sith built into his kit, or a tank like L3 paired up with Wat Tambor as the playbook just showed on his YouTube channel. However, as he points out in his video as well, this weakens the team for General Skywalker counters, which is not ideal either because a lot of people would very happily take that trade. Now so far it appears that the jury is still out on the ideal Rey team composition, and everything seems to have advantages and disadvantages so far. Perhaps her ultimate will provide an answer when people unlock that, time will tell. For now, the Emperor Palpatine counter definitely still works against a wide variety of raid teams. Remember that it's not about covering every single scenario, it's simply about messing with people that are setting different variations of the team to try to cater better to their roster. Now, I look forward to seeing what other team compositions people come up with. I'm sure we'll be seeing lots in the coming weeks, and a lot more teams as people unlock the ultimates and just changes up the counters. But we'll have to wait and see what exactly comes out. But for now, I'd say just be patient, don't shoot everything down you see at the first second, and let's see what cool stuff people come up with. Thanks for watching.